Hello, hello, everybody. How are you? It's Jennifer, the Keto RN, and I am having an earlier dinner tonight. I have a commitment, so I want to be fed and out of here by 5:30. So it's 4:30 now. I'm getting dinner done early, and this is if you had seen some other some posts earlier this week, I had gone to Costco and bought this amazing piece of salmon. If you like salmon. This is beautiful, and I had kind of forgotten about it, so I need to make it before I have to either freeze it or throw it away, which I'm not doing. So anyway, so tonight's the night. I'm super excited. I have used this particular recipe for years and years. I can't even tell you how long. It comes from a really, really old book, like way back from the last century. Portland Palette, I think is what it's called. It's a great book. It's got a lot of good things, but this particular recipe I have gone to over and over and over again. And my favorite way to eat salmon is cedar plank salmon. We do a lot of cedar plank salmon in the summer, but our barbecue is covered in snow and muck and gross. And so we don't grill this time of year. So if you do, I'm so excited for you. You could do this on a cedar plank, but tonight I'm just doing it in the oven. I'm just gonna bake it. So I have my oven preheating to 400. My oven's a little hot. You could do 425, I think is usually what's recommended. And I'll probably cook it for about a total of 10 minutes. But this is going to be a grilled, like a citrus glaze or something that you put over it. And I've been eating this for way before I was keto, so I was really happy that it just also happened to be a keto sort of low carb recipe. Anyway, it's my favorite, so we'll get right into it. As you are popping on, tell me where you are coming from, what you guys have done already today. If you've had dinner, what'd you have? This is what we're gonna have. I'm also going to air fry some Brussels sprouts. Oh, good. I'm glad you like salmon. Salmon, I love salmon too, and I have my whole life, but my dad doesn't like salmon. I don't understand that because he's a big fisherman, but whatever. He doesn't like fish. So he was gonna get invited over for dinner tonight, but now he's not. So, all right. So it starts with about 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice, and I'm not measuring, but that's going to be close. So that's the citrus part. Get out of there. All right, next is some butter. It's about 1 tablespoon. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but you've seen me slice butter. About 1 tablespoon or so of butter. And this all just goes into a saucepan. I'm actually going to turn it on low. Except it didn't turn on here. Hang on. Come on, light. There we go. So turn that on kind of low. I'm going to do just a little bit more butter. Then some olive oil. Oh, what do we have? We have Florida. We have Wisconsin, Santa Rosa. My mom lives in Paso Robles. Paso Robles? I think that's how you say it. California. Wine country down there. All right, so 1 and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So we're off to a really good start. Butter, olive oil, and lemon juice. Yum. Oh, darn, I forgot to peel my garlic. Hey, Claire, you want to peel my garlic for me real quick? That's all right. You don't have to. All right, my husband's going to peel the garlic because I have it here, but I'm going to mince it. And there you go. Thanks, honey. It'll be last, I guess. Let's see, basil leaves. So just some basil. Can you read that? How much? 1 teaspoon of dried basil. There we go. And some dill. You could use fresh dill if you had it. That would be amazing. I've used it before, but I don't have any right now. So dried it is. Also 1 teaspoon of dried dill. And what next? Oh, some Dijon mustard. I forgot about that little ingredient. Sliced ham, sauteed mushrooms, and asparagus. Yum, that sounds delicious. Hello, Angela. All right, So some Dijon mustard. You could omit this if you don't like mustard. I like it. I think it's great, but it's, I don't know, not everybody likes Dijon. You could use like a spicy brown mustard too, if you wanted to. All right, get in there. And then a little bit of cayenne pepper. I'm gonna do just a few dashes. I don't know, that's probably like a quarter of a teaspoon or so. And then some salt, a little bit of salt. How's it going on the garlic there, babe?
Almost done.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna find my mincer here. And then 4 cloves of garlic. So
There's 3.
All right, thanks, babe. So I don't know who it was. I can't remember, and I can't even remember really which post it was on. But somebody said that I really should not be using thank you, honey, the garlic from Costco, like any of the jarred garlic, which it's so convenient. It's really hard not to use it. And so the other night I was making, I haven't been using it as much, but the other night I made 2 different recipes. One had jarred garlic in it and one didn't, because I just didn't want to peel the garlic a second time. And I had to make 2 batches of this particular recipe. Anyway, long story short, the fresh garlic smells way better. And I didn't really pay attention to that. I mean, I don't think I really recognized that. And so I was, so now I'm reformed. So whoever said that, I don't know who you are, if you even follow my page, but I appreciate it. Thank you for reminding me that yes, fresh is always best. And, even though it is a pain and sometimes convenience does just win, but it was a great reminder, because really the jarred stuff smelled way different and really just not as good. So personal opinion, but a good lesson. Come on, this is a big fat one. Go. Ugh. Come on. There we go. All right. Okay, that was a lot of garlic in that one. That was big. I think that's plenty. We're just going to do the 3. Okay, 1 more ingredient left. And you can see, can you see here? I'll show you. So it's just, I've just been stirring it. It kind of separates a little bit. The butter does a little bit, but that's okay, because we want this really saucy. We're just going to pour it over the salmon fillet that's sitting here. Okay, so the last thing is capers, which to me just add that, I don't know, this really special flavor that this salmon recipe has. So I'm going to put in a tablespoon, or 3 teaspoons, which is a tablespoon. If there's one thing that nursing school taught me, it's the metric system. And I use it all the time. So there we go. So 3 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon of capers. And that's it. So you just kind of let it simmer just a little bit to kind of get all the butter melted and the oil incorporated. And still it looks, like I said, it looks really separated, especially with the mustard that's in there. But it smells delicious, and I promise you, it's just the best. I mean, I have never had any complaints ever about this recipe. Oh, my oven's ready, yay. About this recipe. It's just so, so good. So I hope you guys make it. I actually think I have it on the blog already as a cedar plank salmon. I'm sure it uses this recipe. I would have to look to be sure. But I will put this on just as a grilled citrus salmon or something along those lines, just so you can have just the recipe and not necessarily the cedar plank part, because the cedar plank does make it out of this world, but it's usually what I have on my birthday. It's usually my birthday request, but this is good just on any sort of salmon. You could use it on any sort of fish. You could probably even put it on pork. It's just such a great flavor combination. I really like it. And again, no, like this is practically a 0 carb recipe, because there really isn't any sugar or sweetener or anything in it that we shouldn't be eating. And it's got healthy, excuse me, healthy fats and oils. I am thirsty. Healthy fats, healthy oils. It's all good. It's perfect. Okay. So, turn it down. So you just stir it, like I said, let it simmer, heat up a little bit. And then let me grab this salmon. I can stick it right up here. Can you see that? You can't really see it. Let me move you so you can. There we go. Okay. So this deliciousness is just going to go on top. Stir, stir. And then into the oven. And that is as easy as it gets. And then you can serve this with whatever you like. Though if you ever do, have you guys ever done a cedar plank? Has anybody done a cedar plank before on the barbecue? It's really, really awesome, but it's also good to have, make sure that you soak the cedar plank for like 8 hours in a tub of water. We just use our like utility sink in our laundry room, because you don't want it to catch fire. I mean, it still does. It looks really charred and cool when it's done, but it gives the salmon or whatever you're cooking just a nice, really good smoky flavor. I want a smoker, but it's just not in the plan for right now. Someday we'll get one, huh, honey?
Someday.
Someday. All right, so that's it. Thanks for helping with the garlic, babe.
You're welcome.
That's it. Doesn't that look amazing? Isn't it pretty? Applause, applause. All right, I'm gonna scoot this into the oven, which means I have to scoot you back just a little bit. There we go. Oh, you bought a cheap smoker? It was under $200 and you love it? Do you love it? I'm excited. Okay, here it goes into my 400-degree oven, 425-ish, for about 10 minutes. And I have to get a move on to get my Brussels sprouts done. So anyway, that's it. Super easy. It is not posted. I will post it as soon as I can. Probably tomorrow, to be honest. I hope, there we go, kitchen timer. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. I think you guys are all great. Jillian, I love that. Can you just message me the brand or where you got it? That would be amazing. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for continuing to like, comment, share, follow, all the things that you do. I appreciate it so much. And I hope everyone makes this and gives me the full report back because I know you'll love it. So have a great Thursday evening and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks everyone. Bye.